Buksan po natin ang ating Biblia sa Matthew chapter 10 verses 16 up to verse 42. Verse 16. Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to councils and scourge you in their synagogues. You will be brought before governors and kings for my sake, as a testimony to them and to the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, do not worry about how or what you should speak, for it will be given to you in that hours are what you should speak. For it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father who speaks in you. Now, brother will deliver up brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but he who endures to the end will be saved. When they persecute you in this city, flee to another, for assuredly I say to you, you will not have gone through the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes. A disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for a disciple that he be like his teacher, and a servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more will they call those of his household? Therefore, do not fear them, for there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, and hidden that will not be known. Verse 27. Whatever I tell you in the dark, speak in the light, and what you hear in the ear, preach on the housetops. And do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both body, soul, and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a copper coin, and not one of them falls to the ground apart from your Father's will? But the very hair of your head are all numbered. Do not fear, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows. Therefore, whoever confesses me before men, him I will also confess before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, him I will also deny before my Father who is in heaven. Do not think that I came to bring peace on earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's enemy will be those of his own household. He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He who finds his life will lose it, and he who loses his life for my sake will find it. He who receives you receives me, and he who receives me receives him who sent me. He who receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and he who receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whoever gives one of these little ones only a cup of cold water in the name of a disciple, assuredly I say to you, he shall by no means lose his reward. Sabi ni Jesus sa verse 16, Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore be wise as serpent and harmless as doves. Kahit may dala tayong magagandang balita sa mundong ito, hindi nila ito madali tanggapin. Sa Acts chapter 10 verse 38, kung paano si Jesus naglibot at gumawa ng mabuti at nagpagaling sa lahat ng mga pinahirapan ng dyablo sapagkat kasama niya ang Diyos, ngunit pinako pa rin siya sa mga mabubuti niyang ginawa. Tayo pa kaya, we are not greater than our Master. Tayo bilang Kristiyano, wag din manahimik para lang tayo magkaroon ng kapayapaan. Dapat lumiwanag ang ilaw natin sa gitna ng mundong ito. Sa halip, dapat tayo manalangin na may pagkumbaba para bigyan tayo ng kaalaman ng banal na Espiritu. Tingnan din natin ang buhay ni Jesus bilang perpektong halimbawa para sa atin. Ngayon, may sinasabi din si Jesus, I did not come to bring peace but a sword. Ang mga tao sa mundo gusto ang kanilang mga kasalanan. Ngunit ang mga Kristiyano, nilalabanan ito at naramdaman ito ng paligid. Tiyak na walang kapayapaan dito kung tayo ay tumayo para sa Diyos. Kahit tayo ay may garantiya na may korona na tatanggapin sa katapusan ng ating buhay, may cross din tayo na dapat buhatin sa buhay natin dito sa mundo.